Hello my fishing friends and fellow anglers. Your favorite YouTube fishing expert is back with a detailed forecast that will get your reels spinning and your hearts pounding. Today, we're diving deep into the fishing conditions for the 26th of October 2025 across the beautiful United Kingdom. Get ready, because this day promises some intriguing challenges and fantastic opportunities, especially for those who know where to look and what to use. Now let's talk about why this particular Saturday is going to be special. We're seeing a true autumnal mix, a bit of chill, some potential for wet weather in the north, and generally cooling waters. This is the time when fish start to really pack on the weight for winter, and that means hungry predators and opportunistic, coarse fish. So stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to make the most of it. First up, let's target some of the most sought-after species for this time of year. Pike, the autumn ambush predators. My friends, October is prime time for pike, and the 26th is no exception. These aggressive predators are bulking up, making them incredibly active. You'll want to focus on deeper areas, typically between 2 and 4 meters, especially around submerged structures like fallen trees, weed beds, or even lily pads that are starting to die back. These are their ambush points. For tackle, a medium-heavy spinning rod with strong braided line is your best friend. My go-to lures are bigger soft plastic shades or jerkbaits in natural baitfish patterns. Think about a 6 to 8-inch lure. Retrieve them slowly or use a twitch and pause action near cover. If the water is a bit murky from any recent light rain or snowmelt in the north, don't be afraid to switch to brighter, more contrasting colors. Chartreuse or fire tiger can really stand out. Perch, the feisty fighters. Perch become incredibly active as the water cools, often forming large shoals, and this day's dropping temperatures will get them moving. You'll find them around similar structures to pike, jetties, bridges, and any feature that offers them cover and access to small baitfish. Look for them in depths of 1 to 3 meters, especially where there's a good drop-off or current break. A lighter spinning setup works wonders here. Small soft plastics, micro jigs, or even float-fished worms can be incredibly effective. A little trick from my experience, sometimes a less active presentation, like a slowly retrieved lure or a static bait, will entice those cautious, bigger perch. Try a tiny spinner or a jig head with a small worm imitation slowly dragged along the bottom. Carp, the bottom feeders. For our carp enthusiasts, late October can still be golden, but with cooling water temperatures, they're starting to seek deeper, more stable environments. Look for them in depths typically between 3 and 6 meters, especially in silty areas that often get overlooked. These silty spots hold natural organisms like bloodworm, which carp are actively feeding on to prepare for winter. A feeder rod is your best friend here. Use a fine ground bait mix with dead maggots, chopped worm, or casters. For hook baits, red maggots, worms, or a small piece of corn presented on a hair rig will often entice a bite. Remember, patience is key in cooler water. Carp bites can be subtle. Try a small pellet feeder with minimal bait to avoid overfeeding. Now, let's break down the theoretical basis of our forecast, because understanding the why is just as important as the what. Weather conditions, a mixed bag. For the 26th of October 2025, the weather picture across the United Kingdom is a bit of a mixed bag. Air temperatures will be cool, ranging from around 3 to 11 degrees Celsius, that's about 37 to 52 degrees Fahrenheit, across different regions, with southern areas being milder. Atmospheric pressure appears relatively stable, fluctuating between 1019 and 1024 hectopascals in the London area, which is generally a good sign for fishing activity. Wind will be light to moderate, around 6 to 12 miles per hour, from the west or southwest, which helps keep surface disturbance minimal in sheltered areas. Precipitation is varied. Some northern regions like Dumfries and Galloway might see light rain or even a 45% chance of snow during the day and 40% chance of rain at night. However, much of England is predicted to be dry with 0 to 10% chance of rain, so pack waterproofs if you're heading north, but elsewhere a good warm jacket might suffice. Water temperature. The cooling trend. Water temperatures across UK freshwater bodies will be firmly in their autumnal decline. Expect them to be in the range of 10 to 15 degrees Celsius, 50 to 59 degrees Fahrenheit.